We're now joined live by Jason Brodsky, the Policy Director of United Against Nuclear Iran. He joins us from Washington. Good evening, and thank you for being here.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
So, do you agree with what the Prime Minister had to say vis-a-vis Iran?
I do agree with the Prime Minister. I think that if Hamas's military and governance capabilities in Gaza are destroyed, that would deal a heavy blow to the IRGC's axis of resistance. Let's not forget that the Islamic Republic has spent years resourcing, arming, training, funding Hamas, and that's for a reason, for it to use it as a front to encircle Israel in a ring of fire. And so if Hamas were to be decimated in its military and governance capabilities, that would deal a blow to the IRGC strategy in the region.
So also, I mean, where does this come into play vis-a-vis what's going on, obviously, in the north with taking out, certain Hezbollah infrastructure? Our last guest in the last hour saying they're not interested in a full-scale war as well, but it's a very delicate balance going on right now where Iran is concerned.
Oh, absolutely. But I think that the status quo in the north in Israel is unsustainable when you have the degree of displacement of Israelis from their homes. No Israeli government could countenance that and tolerate that. So this will either be resolved with a military action by Israel or with diplomacy. But right now, Hezbollah wants to exploit the Gaza conflict and definitely will not be resolving this diplomatically as long as the hostilities continue.
And what can the United States do to deter Iran?
Well, I think that the United States, one of the core weaknesses of U.S. strategy on Iran is it has never forced the Islamic Republic to pay a direct cost militarily at home for its adventurism abroad. And that has been a bipartisan failing, not just a Democratic failing, a Republican one as well. And unless and until we get serious and start imposing costs militarily on the Islamic Republic and IRGC bases inside Iran, Iran will calculate that the benefits of continuing its regional strategy outweigh the costs, which has been minimal to non-existent.
And what does this mean? Also, his comments based on some of the more moderate Arabic countries. He goes on to say this axis Israel-U.S. moderate Arab nations against Iran. How does that come into play? The other countries that would have an interest in some more stability in the region.
Yeah, well, there's no love loss between Hamas and U.S. partners in the region, and they would like to see Hamas leave the scene. But the reality is that Israel has to engage in this military incursion in Gaza to be able to deplete Hamas's governance and military capabilities. And unless and until that happens, Hamas will continue to be a factor.
All right, Jason Brodsky, thank you very much.